An offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, "It's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me." Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, "I couldn't live without this game." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Irving. The Bulls making their last shot. Pass to Doncic. Here's the pick. Here's Lively. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, the playmaking skills of Luka Doncic are truly extraordinary. So young, so good.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Left side Bulls. Pass to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And with spring fast approaching, let's get a lay of the land by taking a look at the power rankings. You look at Dallas, they're hanging in there at that same 5th spot and hoping to climb higher.
When I look at Chicago, they were expected to be one of the best teams entering the year, and we've seen nothing to change that opinion.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Doncic against Edwards.
Chicago foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Washington passes to Doncic. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Ball against Paul. Outside Bull. Launches a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Doncic against Edwards. Doncic passes to Washington. Here's Elliott. Bull covering. 5 on the clock. Elliott with the bucket. Elliott's got 8 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Edwards, the pass to Paul. Back to Edwards. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. That makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Okay, Dario Saric, that three-point shot is pretty. What a relaxed shooter he is.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And here's Doncic outside. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now. Paul passes to Bosch. Kept alive. Back to Paul. Pass to Edwards. The 3. Washington grabs the miss.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Fires the three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 tonight.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. He's checked in for Chicago. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Number 1, Chicago.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
Chicago calls timeout. And a chance here to check out some stats for Anthony Edwards. Now that we're late into the season, here's how the East stacks up. You look at Chicago, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
When I look at Chicago, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings. And the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And Dallas calls time here. Substitution here for Chicago. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Drummond. Hachimura comes in for Bol. Caruso, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's McCollum in for Paul. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. White with it, checked by Washington. Pass to McCollum. Outside White. Picked by Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Oh, Luka throwing that weight around in the paint.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's McCollum. Mavericks with a rebound. Right side wall. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Chicago has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to McCollum. Three-pointer. And Wall pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss.
Saric. Over Gobert. Hachimura with a rebound. White with it. Checked by Washington. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. 6-point game. Inside, here's Saric. The shot is good. Doncic. Making the play. Saric has got 8.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Wall, the pass to Saric. And the Mavericks, another 3!
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Gobert. White on the wing. Wall covering. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. So both teams making some changes here. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Hachimura against Durant. Pass to Wall. Lets it go from deep. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
John Wall has balanced that great driving ability with this, the ability to complement that with a three-point shooting.
2 points. That one goes.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lively. Washington right side. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Outside Wall. Washington a screen. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Dallas closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for you. Your teammates, all about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Chicago. Walker out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Edwards in at the 3.
Well, few players as consistently good on the offensive glass as Andre Drummond. A lot of those rebounds turn into points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Paul. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Durant. Edwards can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
For your Mavericks. Elliott.
Here's Irving. Now Doncic. The 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game. The Bulls have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Nice shot by Walker.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And here's Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And here's Edwards outside. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Doncic is doubled. Irving for 3. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Well, there are certain guys you probably don't want to challenge. Andre Drummond sends it back.
Yeah. They want this to be a transition game. It's where they've been most effective.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Here's Durant.
Substitution on the court.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
He's checked in for Chicago. Edwards comes in for White. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their 3-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. From deep, here's Doncic. Bull grabs the board. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Edwards, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Boy, what a night for Andre Drummond. Effective, consistent on the offensive end.
The Mavericks leading. Durant looking around. Pass to Lively. Irving against Paul. Irving, the pass to Lively. The layup misses.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Paul drives in to tie it up. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Dallas, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Durant. Katie jams it straight down.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run, and they pick up 2. Edwards has got 13 points here in the second half. Alone.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Drummond. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Drummond. Edwards has got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Lively. Back to Irving. All alone. Again, Dallas.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Paul. Back to Edwards. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Here's Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Now here's Paul. Lets it fly from 18. Edwards can't hit. Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And up the court come the Bulls on the break.
Guys, you have to put a body. On Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled. Too strong.
At the line for the Bulls, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. John Wall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And both free throws good for Edwards.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Elliott, Bull covering. Irving a screen on Bull. Down low. Knocked away. And stolen by Paul. There's the drive.
Mavericks foul.
Now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. It's both from the stripe.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Here's Wall. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. It's Edwards on the wing. Jacks up a three. He drops it from range. Edwards got 39.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Wall. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big time. Delivery.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Here's Durant. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will return. Possession. A minute 42 left in the fourth. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
It's Edwards with a drive. Count it.
He's been red hot. It's like one of those days when it seems like he can't miss.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by Chicago. And it's Elliott missing. To the middle. Here's Bosch. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
There's a screen. Pass to Irving. Takes the three. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
And Edwards slams it in.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Wall against Edwards. Pass to Elliott. Now here's Irving. Lets the three fly. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside Durant for 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic checked in. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And so Durant will bring it up for the Mavs. Pass to Elliott. Fires the 3. Money from deep.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
We're getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Being the #1 overall pick always comes with expectations to deliver in the clutch. Standing at the free throw line in just such a moment, Mr. Anthony Edwards, what you got? Well, those are essential free throws to make a three-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And Dallas calls time here. They're down by 3. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Durant for 3. He's off from 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Boy, one thing you can say about Andre Drummond, he is so steady. Statistically, it's the same story every year.
And no luck that time either.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality. Look from 3. Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. We've got Chris Paul. He's out there with Edwards. Andre Drummond is out there with Bol Bol. And it's Bosch in at the 4. Another one goes! Incredible!
Well, he's been firing on all cylinders, and the defense just helpless to keep up.
And this gives him the 3rd most 50-point games in league history. That's some elite company.
Yeah, sitting between Jordan and Kobe. And when those are your peers, you're doing all right.
One shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the tee.
Boy, Kevin Durant is one of one, guys. A 7-footer with the complete offensive arsenal. What a privilege to have operated in his era.
Bulls on D. The lead is 2. Good on the bucket. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Pass to Edwards. Fires from 14 and stolen by Durant. Here's Doncic. And Luka finishes it off. At the rim.
Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Edwards against Irving. Drummond with the ball. Back to Paul. Now Drummond. It's tipped. To the inside. Elliott with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Edwards. To Lively. Paul against Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Gosh, no good. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. Irving with it. To the paint. There's Lively. Basket is... Good. Nice setup from Irving.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field as OT gets going. Outside Paul. Edwards against Irving. Back to Paul. From deep. Sinks it from distance.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Durant for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
The best. Way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish. Good.
Paul taking his time here. Pass to Bosch. Back to Paul. Right side Bull. Here's Edwards. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Elliott to halt the run. Edwards pulls it in. Throws it up high. Yes!
Andre Drummond with an absolute. Big-time bucket.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 5. There's 49 seconds left in OT. switch here. Caruso's checked in. Pass to Durant. The three is up. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Chicago with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Down low.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul. Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, two-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. They trail by 4. There's 25 seconds left in overtime. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And with this game coming down to the wire. They're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People will worry that this would slow the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Of all the guys. As you might think would be rattled at the free throw line with the game in the balance, Kevin Durant is not one of them, folks.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game. Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for 2.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe? We'll see.
On the wing, Irving. 4-3. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
To the Bulls, Anthony Edwards.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential, but there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with. Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
So the Bulls win it. They escape with the W, even though they... needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all, but when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
trying to get up. You can smell trouble in us, that been bubbling up. We got the supplement cut, establish the covenant. I got the faith of the Lord.